When the rain returned to Ilu Wura, the land breathed again. The cracked earth drank deeply, and the river Atinuke flowed with new strength, a ribbon of silver winding through the reborn land. The people came out from their huts, raising their hands to the sky in tears of joy. It was not just rain, it was mercy. For the first time in many seasons, children laughed again. Women sang songs of thanks. Men danced in the mud without shame, for even dirt was now a blessing. King Koku stood at the riverbank, his white garment drenched, his crown in his hand. He bowed low before the water and said, "No man owns the rain. No king rules forever. From this day, Ilu Wura shall live to remember." And so began the new covenant of Ilu Wura. The king gathered the elders, the priests, the hunters, and even the children. He said to them, "We will build again, but not with pride." The temple of Atinuke was rebuilt by many hands. No one claimed ownership. The hunters brought wood from the forest. The blacksmiths forged bells for worship, and the women wove white cloth for the altar. When the temple was complete, they gathered for 7 days of thanksgiving. The drums of Ilu Wura, silent for years, beat again, slow, deep, alive. Flutes sang, voices rose together. Mother of mercy, may our hearts never forget. Teach our children your ways, and let your river never run dry again. On the final day, something strange happened. A soft wind rose from the east. The sky brightened, though it was night, and from the river's surface a gentle light glowed, warm, golden, and calm. The people knelt in awe. From the light came a young woman, barefoot, clothed in white, her eyes bright like morning stars. She spoke with a voice both human and divine. "I am Omotola, child of Ilu Wura and servant of Atinuke. I have been chosen as the new priestess to remind this land of its covenant." The king bowed and said, "Then let our children learn from your lips, and our hearts stay humble forever." And so began a new season, a time when gratitude became a way of life. Every year, before planting season, the people returned to the river. They did not ask for blessings first. They gave thanks for what they already had. The farmers poured a handful of grain into the river. The hunters laid down their bows. The king himself offered palm oil and said, "May the earth remember our gratitude." Even in plenty, they fasted 1 day each month to remind their souls that blessings are borrowed, not owned. And when strangers came to the land, they would ask, "What is the secret of Ilu Wura?" And the people would smile and say, "We learned to say thank you before asking again." Years passed. King Koku grew old and died peacefully, buried by the river that once judged and saved him. Omotola, the priestess, watched over Ilu Wura from many seasons. Under her care, the land never lacked rain, the markets overflowed, and peace rested upon every home. And whenever the children asked, "Mother, why do we still go to the river every year?" she would say, "Because forgetfulness is the first step towards pride, and pride is the first step towards destruction." The story of Ilu Wura spread beyond the hills and valleys, a warning, a lesson, a hymn, that the gods are not cruel, but patient, and that the most powerful prayer is not "give me," but "thank you." So ends the tale of Ilu Wura, the golden city that died in pride and rose again in gratitude. And if ever your blessings make you forget your source, remember Ilu Wura, the city that learned the language of thanksgiving.